Hello, cousins. Welcome back to Allie's in Zone. 12:21 p.m. Excuse me, Virgo. The Fool in the Tower. So I am right. There's something that is inverted. 222, and once you realize, first of all, 222 on the second. So twos are very significant. Everything comes in twos. I feel like you get good news two times, like two pairs of good news. So it's like you get good news. So it's almost like morning and evening, or evening and night. It's something like that. Like you get good news, good news, good news, good news, good news, good news. Like it's something like that. Like you get good news and it comes in twos. Maybe you get it for like 4 days or something. But I feel like it's always something's inverted. 12:21. Something's inverted. 1 and 2, 2 and 1. It's funny because I did my niece's hair like that with the beads. I had her pick out. I always have her pick out her own beads, whatever colors she want. Right? She picked out red and green. She had them red and green, green and red, red and green, green and red, red and green, green. That's how she had them set up. Something keeps flip. It's so weird because once again, it's like if you see it, you have it. You see such and such, I want that. Then not too like long after that, you get it. It's something like that. Like it's inverted. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, and if you see it, you can have it. Something's inverted. Yep, judgment. And the star told you confirmation. Yeah, judgment. I know. So you're recognizing the signs as they're coming in. If I'm seeing that, it's because I'm about to get that. I want that, then I see that, I'm about to get that. You see it on TV, then you see it in your home. Like, what are you talking about? Hey, buy this. See this new couch. You see it on TV, you see it online, and then you buy it, and then you see it in your home. You see it, it's yours. Yes, justice. So you're recognizing the signs and synchronicities. Yeah, Empress. You're recognizing the signs and synchronicities of brand new beginnings, brand new things. Yeah, you're wise. The owl is popping out. You're wise. You see it, then it's like, oh, it's only a matter of time. Yeah, I don't think you understand how good something's about to spark for you. The end of December, January is a very significant month. It's the start of the year. It's the first of the year. So imagine if you were at work. You did your 40 hours. Anything after that is overtime. But let's say they have unlimited overtime, right? Something that you're doing between now to December, no, to January 1st, like midnight of January 1st, 2025, 2026, take a high resonate whenever you see the video. But, because all of mine are timeless. But imagine your boss, you go to work and your boss being like, all right, it's December 2nd. Everything from to everything that you do from today till midnight of the 1st of January, it's all overtime. And it's tax free overtime. Imagine your boss telling you that. Because that's what you're pretty much being told here. I'm not saying at work, but whatever you're doing, something comes off like it's pure overtime. I think you've done the hard part. This is the whatever you want to do part. So if you want to go hard, you get extra. If you just want to be like, this is like when somebody's like, oh, well, this paper, this whatever, this is extra credit. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it is extra credit. So I mean, sure, hey, why not? Yeah, a couple of extra dollars. Yeah, the lovers, you love what you do. Confirmation. Confirmation. Somebody else got this too. It's a no-brainer. Aries got the same thing. It's a no-brainer. The Judgment, the Lovers, and the Death. You have a transformation, but it's like I feel like it's with your thought process. I feel like it's also just how you feel about things or how you feel about whatever this is. Again, it's totally different when you're forced to have to go to work 40 hours and then you got mandatory overtime versus your boss being like, all right, you completed all your work till the end of the year. So anything from here on out is overtime. Do you understand how much extra money you finna get? I think that's what that's what I'm trying to get to. It's a lot of money coming your way, like a whole lot of it. And it's a no brainer. Something is easy to you. What's Scorpio? Scorpio's I transform. Gemini is and I transform. And then you got Justice up here, which is Libra, which is I balance. I balance, I think, I transform. That's exactly what you're doing. Balancing things out, problem solving, and whatever the problem is or whatever can be revamped, whatever can be upgraded, the death, you're transforming. What's this? You're making a judgment call. This is with the judgment in the world. It's like this is just what you do. This is what I do. That's what I do now. I'm a problem solver. I just be balancing stuff out. I just be problem solving. Yep, the sun. When you're predictable, you're easy to sidestep. You're not showing up as predictable. The death and the leverage you showing up is almost like full energy. The fucking fool is at the bottom. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, this is showing up like full energy. Free, just free. I'm freed up to do what I please. I love it. I listen to my spirit and my heart. You gotta trust it. One thing is that I know is that I don't know nothing. I'm jumping off the cliff. Yes, I'm jumping. Why? Because I go way harder than most of y'all. Who's in my league? Not you. Who makes your beats? Not you. I'm the one. Not two. Yeah, you just in your element out of nowhere, Berg. You come actually no. You come out of you come out of hermit mode and you go straight into just applying full pressure. Like you're applying pressure. There's a lot of money coming your way. A lot of love, a lot of support, and a whole lot of money coming your way. What's this? But that's after you like it ain't this is cutting this is measuring 3 times and cutting once. You've done all the research. So this isn't cooking and you throw the box away. You gotta keep getting it out the trash to read the instructions. This is I'm very clear on what the instructions is and I know exactly what I'm doing. Therefore, you become completely unstoppable. Exactly. Double world, you're unstoppable. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Can't nobody get in your way. You coming through like a fully armored tank, like just running stuff over. The magician, fully in your power with the emperor. Yeah, just freed up, point blank. I don't know. You don't come off as like unhinged or nothing. You just come off as I do what I want to. What I like, I do, I do. You can't really make a bad decision though. And the only reason why is because it seems like the strength, you're strong willed. If you make a move, it's because you've completely thought about it first. You've done all the research first. You don't make a move unless you know exactly what you're standing on. So you've been in your element for a very long time. You've been in hermit mode. You've been very studious for a very long time. Now you're just simply applying full pressure because you are pressure. What's this? Being able to kind of like weed through, yeah, the Fool, being able to weed through distractions and stupid shit. This is, yeah, the Hangman and the Wheel of Fortune. You literally do not make a move unless you have actually researched it first. If you have not done your due diligence, you're not moving. You're not moving a pinky toe. So when you pop out, yes, you are showing up as a nightmare. Uncontrollable, fully in your power, and just you can't be like nobody knows what you're gonna do next. You're unpredictable, which makes you actually very much so a weapon. You've weaponized yourself. And you're fortified. So yeah, you it's definitely a force to, definitely a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure. You are showing up an entire force. Not just, oh, I'm having fun today. Like you showing up completely like this is Sparta, like get kicked off. What's this? The tower. You giving off this is Sparta type energy. Which if you know what you're doing, I can't really be mad at that. The strength and the Fool, because you are striking over and over while the iron is hot. But the thing is, you've taken the time to figure out how to make the iron hot. You don't strike while the iron is hot just because it's hot. I can make the iron hot anytime I want to. What I like, I do, I do. Yeah, you're a nightmare. Somebody is pissed because you actually figuring out who you are and what your like your power, your magician showing up in reverse. You figuring that out is somebody's worst nightmare. Point blank. What's this? The tower with the world on the bottom. Once you're started with whatever this is, judgment, you've made a judgment call. Once you get started on whatever this is, the lovers and the death, it's pretty much finding a hobby. And once you just enjoy the hobby so much to where you just are addicted to it, yeah, that's just what it is. But the tower, the Fool, and the sun, something's been a long time coming, and this is definitely somebody's worst nightmare. You actually figuring out that you're not. This is like being this is like an elephant being in a circus, and then they're like, okay, we're done with this elephant, and then they take all the restrictions off the elephant. They put the elephant outside the circus, and there's free world outside. The elephant's just sitting there like, okay, what I'm supposed to do now? It's pretty much what you're doing. Or this is like being having fish inside of a fish bowl and putting the fish bowl inside of a larger aquarium, and the fish is just inside the smaller bowl. Like, man, we just stuck. Guess what you doing? There's like the Fool, the tower, you got free range. And whatever this is that sparks your interest is about to take, you get to showcase your skills, your ability. Something is right up your alley. It's right on. It's just it's like it lands perfectly in your lap. But the Justice, the Tower, and the Sun is you. It's whatever this is. It's so clear you can't miss it. The Fool. It's one of the things. It's like watching something and being like, you know what? I'm about to. That's a good idea. I should do that. The difference is sitting there being like, you know what? That's a good idea. I should do that, and then never doing it. And then with the Magician in reverse, you're actually doing it. That's the difference. I should do that. And then instead of just being like, I should do that, you actually just do it. There's a difference. Whatever this is, it sparks your interest, and then you almost get completely addicted to it. But the strength, the world, and the Fool is it's cathartic, it's therapeutic, and it's just simply it's conducive to forward movement. It's conducive to balancing things out. It almost gives you an edge. You know how people use tarot to see what's coming up next or to see a possible outcome? Something like that. Like you got, it's almost like having a cheat sheet. You definitely have an edge. This is also like finding a hobby, liking the hobby so much, but you get paid for the hobby. But you don't even care about the money. It's like, oh, I just love doing this. You free because you're not worried about the restrictions. It's some type of worldly restrictions. I'm not sure what it is. It could simply be money. I don't know. But the fool, the world, and the strength, I feel like you get stuck because you thinking about something specifically. And that's what just got you like, you know what? And then that's where the excuse comes in. Oh, you know what? I would do that if I had the ability to do such and such. If I had such, it's like, yeah, nah. There's a difference between saying that's a good idea and just sitting there not doing it, and then that's a good idea. I'm finna do that, and then you actually do it. Something is right up your alley, believe it or not. Yep, the Hermit. There you are. And you'll be glad. It's like, dang, and to think, High Priestess, to think it all started with just me looking at such and such. If I would have never went to such and such, if I would have never clicked on such and such, if I would have never, it's something like that. It's like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, something sparks your interest. There could be something that you're doing right now that maybe you're not supposed to, or it just don't really fit what you should be doing right now. I'm not sure. But again, there could be something that you're dealing with that you're doing. That weirdly you make a judgment call to be like, eh. And then something else catches your attention. And then you're strictly just right on to it with that. Yeah, you get studious for about 30 seconds, learn everything you need to know very quickly, and then you're right to it. You enjoy it. You enjoy the process with whatever this is. You fall in love with a brand new hobby. And you seem to be with the Emperor in the Tower. You are a natural at whatever it is. And who would have known? I'll be right back.